Is this thing on? Despicable. Despicable, despicable, despicable. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Hey guys, Eat 'em Up here. Today we're going to be covering a bit of a more serious topic. Yeah, it's kind of been talked about a lot, I know. But I just thought I should put my take out there. We're talking about Travis Scott. I know. I mean, you saw the title of the video, so whatever. So yeah, that whole situation, man. 300 people injured, 8 killed in a concert of 50,000 people. I mean, honestly, we've seen a lot of videos of people just kind of covering over this and just being like, "Oh yeah, Travis Scott's so dumb, Travis Scott's so stupid." Is it, apology video? Garbage, that's so silly, haha. He didn't even apologize once. I've been seeing that everywhere. But take a moment to let those numbers sink in. 300 injured, 8 dead, 50,000 people. And probably many more were injured. So, I don't let that wash over us. I've just got a few things to say. That shouldn't have happened at all. And why is because there have been bigger concerts that have been safer. There have been concerts around the same size that have been safer. Haven't had any of this severity. Little personal anecdote. I went to Knotfest, Iowa, recently, and there were 30,000 people there. Now, what the venue was this ginormous freaking field, like huge, and you could have a lot of people there. There was a lot of room, and not every not all 30,000 people attended, but still a pretty humongous chunk. I'd say like 29,500, right? Were there. And despite the obvious, there was like a water problem that everybody talks about when they're mentioning Knotfest. But yeah, huge water problem. People are getting dehydrated, and that's probably one of the issues of this concert as well. This Astroworld concert. But it was full at 30,000 people. They knew their capacity. They were like, yeah, okay, like this is enough. I don't know exactly how big the Astroworld concert, so I might be looking like an actual dumbass right now. But yeah, dude, that's a lot of people. 50,000 people. There have been much bigger concerts, yes, but you take a look at those venues, they're absolutely ginormous. Just from the simple fact that people were getting crowd crushed tells you that the venue is probably a little bit too small to be hosting that many people, and there probably should have been some foresight into that. There should have been more stuff done, and obviously hindsight is always 2020. Yeah, there should always be more stuff done. What could have been done, right? The main thing that could have been done was probably Travis Scott himself ending the concert. That's a pretty big obvious thing that everybody is talking about right now, and it's obvious because it is obvious. Everyone's talking about it because it is obvious. Like, if we can take something positive out of this, it will probably help push people more towards not idolizing their celebrities as much, and not like putting them on a pedestal and letting them get away with everything, like, this is unacceptable. Because the big thing is, he has such a big pull on his fans, such a big like influence, and he has so much power over them during a concert that, guess what? I mean, if he was in the middle of a set, he was in the middle of a song, and he sees someone getting pulled away by paramedics, he could have been like, oh shit, I'm not going to keep performing. I'm going to stop, and guess what? They're going to have nothing to listen to, so the crowd is going to stop and understand that something bad is going on so that they can deal with it, so we can deal with it, and they'll understand. They'll be like, oh shit, I literally just got done seeing a video of Lil Pump stopping his concert because one of his fans is having a seizure, He goes down there to check to make sure they're all right. He actually does something. Effort was taken. This is the big difference that between these like two individuals and their concerts. He stopped and he was like, "Yeah, guys, make sure to drink water." He even gave a chant, which this shit works because if you chant a crowd or if you start a crowd chant, they will listen to that chant. It was like, "What are we gonna do if someone falls down? Pick them up." You know, like that cool shit. That was awesome. And that kind of like puts it in your head. So you're a little fan in a little Pump concert, and you remember like chanting that like 5 seconds earlier, and you see someone fall over, and you're like, "Oh shit, I gotta pick them up," and everyone else is gonna follow you. But that was not the case in this Travis Scott concert. So many people, so many opportunities, and I know I don't. This really bad game of telephone. I hope, but Travis Scott apparently ignored one of his fans who was being carried away by paramedics, something along those lines. He said something like, "Get him out of here," or whatever, and just continued singing, which was not obviously ideal for the person's health. I think that's obvious. I think that's pretty obvious that wasn't the best choice by Travis Scott here. I mean, what's going through your head at that point? You see someone like dehydrated or crushed, injured, asphyxiated, and your first thought is like, "Oh, just get him out of here." Yeah, like, I'm just gonna keep singing my song. And I think that's just because the dude's probably got a super inflated ego right now. And yeah, like every article I've been seeing has said that, oh yeah, like Travis Scott is known for his rowdy concerts. His rowdy concerts get out of control all the time. Like that may be true, but that's like that's an understatement. That is like the understatement of the year when you're talking about this concert. It didn't just get a little rowdy, and I think that's the point that they were trying to make. This concert went out of hand, but he has a history of it. I think in 2015, he had a concert. I don't remember exactly how big he was in 2015. I didn't hear a lot about Travis Scott. He might have been a little smaller, but it doesn't matter because that dude still drew crowds. And apparently, he was like telling his fans to start jumping over the security fences. You know, the security fences in place, so that fans aren't just like raiding the stage or whatever. And they actually have like guards, like security dudes in little like bright yellow suits, to like let you know that hey, you can't jump this thing, you can't jump this little fence. And yeah, he pretty much told his fans to do that, and then everything got out of hand, and then he was, I think he was arrested for that. And other stuff. There's other examples, man. But I think now is time to get to the video and kind of analyze what is going on in Travis Scott's head. So let's make our way there. Okay, so I kind of like skimmed through this video a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is it. So like, let's see this.
I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now.
Okay, I gotta stop it here. Like, did he just wake up or something? Cause like the dude is like rubbing his face and like rubbing his head. I don't know, man. That's like the biggest sign of like a disingenuine apology when you're like doing like that head rubbing thing. You're like ashamed. He's like, man, these tears won't come out. Like, come on, dude. So obviously it's fake. Like, it's just such an obviously fake reaction. There's just no remorse. Like, well, come on, dude. Gotta do better.
To identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans like,
All right, pause. Assist the families. That's not happening. Sure, with the 300 injured, but what was it? A 10-year-old kid who died? How are you gonna assist his family? How are you gonna assist his mother, who has to go into her 10-year-old son's old room and cry because she expected him to be there, and now he's not? How are you gonna fix that? That's just like not something that you can say right now. That's not something you have the authority to say. Honestly. Let's just continue.
My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going
Cap.
on, I stop the show and help them get the help they need. Um, I could.
Not what I heard. I did not hear that. I didn't hear that you made any attempt to stop the show and give them the help they need. But let's continue.
Just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The city of Houston, HPD, fire department. Everyone to help us figure.
He says get to the bottom of this like it's a freaking like murder mystery or something. Mansion murder mystery. Yeah, something like that. Like, no, dude. What happened was you had way too many people, and when there were signs of people getting injured due to crowd crush, which happens in huge concerts, you didn't do anything. That's what happened. Now, all these like police departments and fire departments have to probably check over this stuff. Check over all like the safety requirements that weren't met. And all they can do is try to help the injured. That's all they can do right now. That's sad. That sucks. Because so many people lives were already lost.
Figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. Love you all.
So what do you guys think of that? I mean, so many thoughts on that apology. First, biggest question, is what is he doing? Is he fighting a fever or something? Like, does this guy have the flu? Because he's like rubbing his forehead the entire time. I mean, I can make a guess why. It's like a kid who's trying to cover his little face after like making a bad or something. That's not an adult way to handle an apology. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but I didn't hear sorry. And I know everyone's saying that, but that's because, yeah, he didn't actually say sorry. He never put any blame on himself. He's just like, man, like, this sucks. Like, I'm gonna do everything I can to, like, support the families. Like, shit, man. Like, I didn't expect that. Like, such an L video, dude. Such a dog shit apology, honestly. And sorry for the profanity, but, like, dude, that was literally L. Get it together. Like, I hope this is a wake-up call for Travis Scott and other upcoming musicians that maybe you're getting your ego's getting a little inflated to prevent this. Because no, you're not the king of the world. You're not the center of the fucking universe. You are a performer. You're an entertainer. You're literally only paid because you have fans. Like, you have to serve those fans. The amount of disrespect towards his own fans to just keep his concert going is unreal. It shows how much he really cares about his fans, in contrast to the video he just gave. Honestly, like, stuff like this is too common. Maybe not at this grand, like, catastrophic scale, but it is way too commonplace in our society. The whole celebrity culture is just fucking stupid, dude. I mean, like, people getting away with stupid stuff, man. And I'm glad stuff like this gets blown out of proportion, because it should. It should be big news, and it should kind of like enlighten people to think for themselves and to maybe not look up to their celebrities as the deities that they see them as. Maybe. But honestly, that's all I've got to say in the matter. you've probably heard 1,000 different opinions by now, and the 10 of you that see mine are probably gonna maybe not get anything out of this, but if you do, I mean, I'm glad you stuck around. I really appreciate you for staying here. And I mean, throw some comments down. Let's talk. Um, Not to say that I'm better than Travis Scott, but I will acknowledge my fans. You know, I will talk to you guys. I don't have an ego. I literally don't. I mean, why? Like, I'm kind of like fucking veering off the point, but the whole point is an ego literally just hurts your fans. Caring about yourself that much is gonna hurt your fans and the people around you. I mean, I love you guys. Like, I wouldn't be making videos if you guys didn't exist. There would be no reason, right? I make this so I can talk to you guys. So I can maybe get through to some of you guys. So maybe I can agree with some of you guys and we can talk about this stuff. That to me is more important than anything. It's more important than the dollar bills that were probably influencing this whole situation. But yeah, man, like, take care. Honestly, thank you so much for watching. And goodbye.